practical examples of high frequency. In the previous video, we covered the concepts of practical examples of people with low frequency, meaning the beliefs and the attention and the moods and the expectations of someone with low frequency. And in this video, we'll cover someone with high frequency, the behaviors, the thoughts, the reactions, the expectations of someone in this category. And before we start, here are some reasons why you should listen. A natural pushback from this could be that it feels a bit delusional, and to a certain extent it is. But if you could choose between being and feeling happy, calm, relieved, and relaxed versus feeling stressed, anxiety, depression, and other unpleasant feelings, which one would you choose? And if you would choose the feelings that feels more pleasant, then here you have some options on how to do that. And the examples here are more for inspiration or someone who wants to have a higher frequency but don't really see exactly how it plays out in their life. And it's also for those who need a motivational boost or increase awareness on how you think. So, background. Switching to an internal state of your desired reality right now. And that's essentially what this is. A high frequency is you aligning with your desired reality right now, and aligning doesn't mean that you wait, it means that you already are. It means that that is you currently. And frequency is something we covered extensively in other videos, but I'll cover it very high level here. ET stands for emotional thoughts or emotionally charged thoughts. It means your positive feelings plus your thoughts equals that something has already happened for you, meaning your desired reality. The perception is the way you see the world, so you don't see it as doomed, you see it as the heaven it is, and you see it with a lot of possibilities and a lot of opportunities for success, abundance, and growth. And you also feel like it's already happened for you. Conviction is your I know that this will happen, and that comes from this deep subconscious belief that when you say something will happen, it will happen, and that again comes from your ability to follow through. Meaning, when you say you're going to do something, you're going to do it. So make promises you can keep for yourself, and that is super important. Expectations is your assumption that something will go a certain way, and it's probably the way that you want it to go, meaning your desired reality. A belief is an alignment with your desired reality and what the subconscious mind accepts as true. Attention is the focus and attention on your desired reality, meaning that that is one of the more powerful parts of your frequency in addition to your emotionally charged thoughts. Those two can create and move mountains. And the last one is reaction. Reacting in a cool, calm, and collective way is essential. And again, you don't respond, you respond, you don't react. And the main idea here is to tune your radio. And a radio with a high frequency, meaning wealthy, healthy, fit, you feel clean, calm, charismatic, abundant, grateful, you feel like things come to you rather than you chasing it from desperation, you feel relaxed instead of stressed, etc. And what this high frequency is essentially transmuting whatever negative feeling you have into something more constructive and something that serves you. And the general vibe here is a person operating at a high frequency or in a heavenly state typically feel these feelings. Feelings of joy, calm, happiness, and gratitude and love, meaning feeling these intensely positively feelings. It can be abundance, feeling that you have more than enough. That is a great feeling to have because it signalizes to the universe that this person has more than enough. And if we remember the 2 M's from one of the previous videos, we know that the universe gives someone more and it wants to magnify that and it wants to maintain that because that's how the universe works. It works through emotion. And you also have the feeling of security. Security is a very underrated feeling, but it's actually super important. It's the opposite of feeling stressed and feeling angsty. You feel like you already have it and you feel like it's under control. You have peace, bliss, wholeness, a desire for nothing, appreciation, feeling cherished. These are all acceptances of the fact that you already either have something or you feel whole enough that you don't really need it. Appreciation, feeling cherished and victorious are ways of signalizing to the universe that you already have something or you've received something. And then you have being patient, feeling relief, accomplishment, and satisfaction, which is again different ways of showcasing to the universe that you already have something. So the topics we'll cover today are wealth, career, and love, in addition to fitness and health and self-image. And again, the vibe of this is that you already have it internally, so you don't have to seek it externally. You feel like you have it right now, and you don't need to want it in the future, because everything you want exists here and right now, and you can just accept the fact that you have it. And this is the work. So let's first look at wealth, because wealth is one of the most powerful ways to solve all your money problems. And the feeling of wealth is feeling secure, feeling free, feeling abundant, and feeling calm. So you focus on abundance as the normal state without justification. You have plenty. And what does this justification look like in your life? It might look like you already have what you want to have, but you feel like you have to justify yourself towards people or parents or family to the fact that you already have what you want to have. That can be abundance. And it doesn't necessarily always apply to money. It can apply to your time and your energy as well, that you have an abundance of energy and you're young, so you can feel that. And someone want you to justify why you're not spending time on them, for instance. But you have plenty, and it's all up to you how you want to spend your time and energy and money. The second part is rejecting the idea of hard work equals money. And by that, I mean that you only think you live in the three-dimensional realm, in the physical reality, where the idea that you have to work really, really hard to get money. And if you don't act in a state of desperation, you won't get money. And that's actually wrong. You have to act in a state of abundance, security, calm to actually attract money. The third point is money is not God. It's something you're good with. Money is just a tool for you. You attract money. You don't chase it. And the clue here again is the fact that realizing that you are more than enough. You don't have to get money to showcase that you're good enough. You can skip that part of the chain and already feel that you're good enough. And the feelings that wealth often gives is the feeling of security, that you have more than enough, that nothing will fall apart. The scarcity, the fear, and the judgment is going away, and you have this feeling that regardless of the situation, I will be okay. Deeply. And you don't just say that in a toxic positivity kind of way. You feel that deeply within yourself. And feeling financially free before you get into the physical world is kind of the main key point about feeling wealthy. It's about feeling the feelings of someone who's financially free or has a lot of money before you actually go in there. And what are those feelings? Well, it's feeling secure, free, abundant, calm, and non-desperate in a way. And the reaction you typically give if you face adversity, which will happen to all of us, is to mentally transmute the negative feelings around scarcity into opportunities, from lack to abundance, and from stress to security. And the actions you would expect from someone with wealth and a high frequency is to give freely, to donate, to tip, to share advice, to help others achieve what they want. And this does not necessarily have to be around money. It is around the way you perform your actions, because someone with a lot of security acts entirely differently than someone who is needy and greedy. The next point is career. So in our careers with someone with a high frequency, we're looking at an individual with high competence, feeling appreciation, and an abundance of opportunities. And you feel like, let's say you're applying to a job, you already feel like you have the job or the role, and it already came to you in this instant. And the current job or career is the dream job, and you're qualified and you feel deserving. This is very different from you feeling like you have to chase your dream job. Your current position is your dream job, and when you act from that place, you feel like opportunities will come to you immediately. And clients come to you easily. That is a very different mindset than you have to grind and feel like you have to chase clients. These clients, they come to you very easily. And when you act on the actions from your intuition, you feel like these come so normally to you. And the feelings that you typically feel are accomplishment, satisfaction, security, and feeling a sense of professionalism. When you come into the room, you are respected, you have the power to make positive change in the environment, etc., etc. And you can expect having income, impact, influence. All of these things come very naturally to you, and these remain a positive part of your expectations. And the focus is typically on that all of the problems that you have or challenges that you're facing are already solved. And the positive aspects of the work is that these problems, regardless of situation, will forever be resolved, because you already have solved them on a metaphysical level. And it will take some time. We don't know how long it will take, but some time will be counted for before your problems will be solved. The next category is love. So you have love and relationship, and the overarching feelings is wholeness, abundance, unity, support, feeling safety and security. And you want to feel like you attract deeply aligned with respectful, kind, and emotionally available people. This is very different from feeling the feelings of men are all trash or women are all trash. There's no one left for me. Things we covered in the low frequency video. These are in direct contrast to that. And it's the feeling that you have great opportunities all the time. And you feel that all current relationships is seen through a lens of deep love and affection. This doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. They can also be platonic. It can also be people that you don't even know, but you still see the world through the lens of love and affection. And you focus on setting healthy boundaries naturally, because that comes naturally to you. So if you have someone who's trying to take advantage of that, you don't react in a way of revenge. You just react in a way of boundaries, saying that this doesn't align with your frequency, and you have to let them go. Some expectations to have is to feel loved and appreciated rather than unlovable, unseen, and lonely. People that are either in a relationship or in being single sometimes feel these feelings of being unlovable, unseen, and lonely, and this only magnifies that and maintains that. So it's important to mentally transmute these feelings of unworthiness into worthiness, unlovable into lovable, and feeling the feelings of unconditional love, because that is the only thing that you deserve. And expecting people to be inspiring, open, genuine, and kind is also a good one. Let's say you're having a conversation and you have the expectation that the other person is boring. Well, you're going to see more of that in them. But if you talk to them in an interesting way, ask them intriguing questions, listen carefully, and follow through with insights that come from your intuition, you might have a really good conversation, meaning you are an interesting person because you bring out interest in them, which is very different from going in with the mindset that people have to impress you. Actions, you are already filled up, you feel not needy and don't need external validation. And this one is big for love and relationship, because finding a partner or finding friends or having family that support you are a sensitive subject, and feeling not needy and not needing external validation are key points to actually being successful in this work. And a reaction, respond with compassion to tension, not adversity. So when you're facing adversity or challenges, respond with compassion, kindness, and love towards yourself and the other person, so that you don't feel like you're being sucked into their world. They are gently entering your world. In the next category, we'll cover fitness and health. Health and fitness, some feelings that you might feel that are overarching in this category are feeling safe, feeling comfortable, feeling fit and strong in your own body, and you have a belief that fitness and optimal health is easy for you. You don't have to grind for that, and you've also rejected the idea of fake body positivity and fat shaming and other trends that are in the collective hive mind. You have independently thought for yourself that you are deserving of fitness and optimal health. An affirmation could be that I'm in the best shape of my life. This workout feels easy for me. I really love working out. My body feels so good, etc., etc. And the feelings are typically strength, flexibility, capability, and satisfaction with physical form. That means that when you are actually doing the actions, you feel these feelings, or afterwards you feel these feelings. Other things that can come by working out or focusing on health and fitness are moving with joy, moving with power, moving with pleasure and fun, and not as a form of punishment. This is also important if you are either trying to lose weight or gain weight, or trying to attract your desired physical aesthetic. It's important to not punish yourself, because punishment is a form of lack and it's very sneaky. So act from a place of abundance and treat yourself with care, and you will see magic. Actions, also listen to your body and intuition. Don't try to outwork your body. Don't try to outwork your frequency. This is a dangerous spot to be in. Don't try to starve yourself to death through dieting. Be gentle with yourself and be kind with yourself. That does not mean to eat a bunch of chocolate either and just go absolutely crazy. It's about listening to your intuition on what does a healthy person think, look, and feel like. And some actions, food, rest, breath is amazing fuel for your body, so remember that. And these are feelings of a high frequency person with health and fitness. And the last category we'll cover today is self-image. And you have the self-image that you've already arrived at your desired reality, and you have a focus on your frequency and create amazing things in your life. So that means that when you are in a state of relaxation, calm, and abundance, you create whatever reality you want. And the future frequency equals what you want to feel now. What does that mean? It means that whatever you feel like your desired reality is something you feel in this moment, and you feel like you have it right now. You don't have to work for it. You don't have to grind for it. You have it exactly at this moment. And this is very important, because it's easy to project your desired reality into a future through the lens of time, but we don't really know how fast something will come to us, and that is why it's important for us to know that it will come instantaneously. You also, as someone with a high frequency, accept compliments very naturally. So let's say someone say, wow, you look so fit, or wow, you look so cool with your new clothes, or wow, I feel like you're so much more relaxed now, or you have a great energy. A really important part here is to accept those compliments and accept them naturally instead of rejecting them. Instead of trying to over-explain or justify why things are the way they are, you deeply show gratitude for someone who showcase you from their physical reality that you look amazing, your aura feels great, and your consciousness feels amazing. And to thank them is the only way to thank the universe. So show gratitude for that when you feel or hear compliments from others. The fourth point here is to reject limiting beliefs. We touched upon that in the previous video, but limiting beliefs are thoughts and perceptions we have about ourselves that are limiting the way that we're thinking. For instance, in this video, we talked about how hard work equals money, and that is a limiting belief because we don't really know if hard work equals money. We only know that to get money, you have to align with the frequency of money. And that is the only thing that we actually know. Everything else is up to the universe and how things unfold. You are your desired state, not something separate from you. We touched upon that. Focus on positive self-perception. That is very important, because whether you focus on the positive things in your life or the negative things in your life, life will still happen. And when life actually happens, you react with calm to adversity and challenges and not being sucked into the drama of a low frequency. So let's summarize a bit with one powerful question here. From now on, or for the next days or weeks or hours, how would I act from my higher self? How would I act from my desired reality? That is a very powerful question. And to get that, you have to, 1, find out what you really want, and 2, align with the feelings that actually gives you, and 3, pour your attention on those feelings rather than lack and stress and anxiety. You fuel the feelings of abundance, freedom, and positivity, essentially. And a little final note before we finish: it's very easy to listen to these videos or read books or something else and think that this is automatically now your wisdom, and that is wrong. And this is just knowledge. Knowledge becomes experience when you've tried it enough times and probably failed and learned a couple of things through iterations, and then experience over time becomes wisdom. And for you to adapt this, it's important for you to have this information top of mind. So you can rewatch this video or other videos. You can rewatch and re-listen to your notes or watch your notes. Do whatever you have to do, but don't think that this is a one-off thing. You have to constantly prime your brain to know that you create your desired reality, and whatever you're feeling right now is your desired reality. So if you want to be in a happy, positive, and abundant state, you have to feel that right now. And with that, thank you for listening to this video, and we'll see you in the next one.